Or I mean, we could do like a little mini adventure too if Secret
I want to cast spells and stuff.
is up for it.
That's the fun about being a sorcerer.
It's up to you guys, but Pluto doesn't talk a whole lot during the kingdom building, so this is something we could.
Yeah,
squeeze
I
in.
know.
I think we should start with some kingdom building at least, and just see if where things go, and then maybe we have an event that we want to like play out a little bit, or we do some months of kingdom building, and then we want to go do something else, whatever. I'm making coffee because coffee's amazing.
Yes.
But I'm here. I'm ready.
Alright, let's see. Get all my windows open. Yeah.
We need to get our Kobold friends up and running with their mine.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna require us expanding tiles and
It's only like
getting at least
oh no,
the
it's a
gold.
lot of tiles, isn't it? It is.
Well,
a
we
lot
need
of
at least the
tiles.
gold mine.
Yeah,
The
well, if we do the
Kobold
gold
Den
mine,
and the silver
convince
mine.
them to come up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the best strategy. 'Cause it's gonna take so long to expand all the way down to the silver mine.
I lost that spreadsheet link. Here it is. I think this is it. Yes, okay. Okay, so we did 3 months last time. Is my calendar working correctly now? No. Of course not.
Dang.
I forgot to go research that as well. Alright, boys and girls, tell me what you're okay with and we'll get going. Ultimately, what do you want to do?
I was just okay. There's the link. There is that thing, and okay. So as for kingdom building, I think we were trying to get together a little bit of money in the bank, so that after we build
We're gonna
something,
buy
we're
something
not
for
vulnerable. But we only
I
have
don't remember
10.
what we were gonna build.
We wanted to get some more
Yeah.
money so that if we get a bad event, we're not
Yes.
broke.
I just don't remember
Yeah.
what we were going to build for 10.
I think it was one of the. It's like I have it here somewhere, like the exotic merchant, or
Doesn't
the
sound
guild
familiar.
hall.
It was something money related.
Wasn't it like a tradesman or something?
Yeah,
That sounds like it.
that might be it.
Like a shop?
It was something like that, yeah.
Where is the list of buildings? Is that under notes?
It's in the
Thank you.
maps
Yeah,
or
it's not-
whatever.
It'll either be under
But-
notes or
yeah.
story. for these things. Let me check. Would it be restored?
The tradesman is the more expensive one, but it gives us 1 econ and 1 stability. The shop just gives us 1 econ.
Yeah, sorry. It was either the tradesman.
But we could use a general store.
Or the exotic craftsman. Don't we have a general store? I could be wrong.
The stuff we have is on the right of our Excel sheet. House Inn, Stablesmith, Watchtower, Tannery, Dump. So we don't have a general store.
Shop. I see. Well, admittedly, it's only 8.
We could have both a shop and a tradesman.
The shop doesn't give us the stability, though, is I think why we wanted to have the tradesman.
Yeah, we could have both.
Well, yeah.
Right, I'm saying which one do we
will
get
have
first?
The tradesman is the guy that makes the stuff, and then the shop is where it's sold. Well, I think we need to try and get some more money. Just accumulate some
Yep.
cash.
I think we do tradesman first.
Okay, shall we start the phases?
Right now we've got to the point where a failure doesn't penalize us. Like you have to fail by 5 or more on the stability to get penalized, right?
I don't know. I thought it was just like if you fail it, you lose
I think
like
if
1.
Is that a
Just fail, you
Canadian
get
thing?
bad
Just say
stuff.
P
Oh, okay.
instead of pen.
Never heard that.
Penalized.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
would say
mean,
penalized,
penalty.
not penalized.
Yeah, penal. I was just thrown off that. I wasn't sure.
Well, there's penal code, and that's how that's pronounced.
So which hexes do we own? Do we own ours, but then do we own any other
You
ones?
just own the one that says farmland.
Yeah, we
That's-
have
yeah.
one. Because the
I
bigger
thought we
the,
had
the
two
more
farmland.
hexes.
Do we only have one?
You only, you
We
only
own
have 2.
3, it's just the first 2 are buried under the last one.
Oh, that's right. But we have farms -2 on our consumption. Is that from one farmland? That's right.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, because I'm looking at the buildings and it says that a mill is only 6 BP and it gives economy and stability +1, but it has to be built next to a water border.
Mhm.
Does that just mean like it has
Right,
to
we don't
a
have
river?
any water border.
Yeah, you do.
We need a hex with a river in it.
No. I think you guys misunderstood how that worked. So remember your guys' city grid? Shit, let me just go find it. What is that under? Images? Type in 01, grid 0101. Here it is, okay. So, you see this blue line there? That is your waterfront. Every city will have one side that is the waterfront, and the other 3 sides are not. So even though you don't see water in your tile,
Oh.
it doesn't mean there isn't water in the tile.
Let's build that. Let's build a mill because we get our. I mean, yeah, we don't get the 500 value of our city or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but we do get the same bonuses we want, and we can build it now, and it's kind of safe.
Well, I have to admit, I wouldn't have minded a mill. I just, until Secret mentioned that clarification.
Yeah, I didn't know
so,
that was. I think she explained it
yeah.
early when we first opened up the map of the city, and then we didn't know what it meant at the time. Like, we didn't understand it. Because I remember that line being there this whole time, and I remember her saying this before, but I didn't realize what it was. So.
Yeah. We
Okay,
have,
we'll do that
we have
this
farmland,
time.
so a mill sounds good.
Yeah, we can feed
Well,
bread
Chris
to
and
our
a new
people.
mill.
Well, where are we in the? Are we guys doing a new month of kingdom building?
I
Let
don't
them
know,
eat
are
bread.
Yes. Well, that's what we want to do. If you're good with that.
Yes, let's do one.
Okay, just one moment. Do you remember which one of those tokens is the house?
I
The
think
house is the
it's
one that has to
split-
have things adjacent to it.
We have two houses, so it's the only building.
They're the
that's
ones that look the
duplicated.
same. Yeah, it has to be
Yeah.
those two, right?
Yes, those are houses. The ones in the like third row.
Does the mill have to be next to a house?
No, the mill just has to be next to the water.
Okay.
That's the house, is that right?
No, it's the two that look the same
No,
in the
it's
third
the-
row.
Yeah, in the third row, it's the first one and then the fourth one.
What'd you do with my thing? Oh,
I didn't do anything with it.
somebody tried to pick it up.
That's the house.
I think that's right, because we have dump is down there, tannery
Lower right
is one
corner.
of those, watchtower's there,
This is the inn.
Smith and stable, and inn. Yep, so we have two houses, yeah. So the inn is next to the house,
Guard tower.
watchtower, yeah.
Stables.
That's stables, and then tannery is
I think
next
this is
to
the
it.
tannery.
Well, I have to make
because
all
it
the
could be next to a house.
tokens.
which one's
for
the no?
those.
Maybe that one you said was the tannery's the smith. I'm trying to figure out
Is it-
which one of these looks more like a smith.
Because the tannery was not allowed to be beside a house, if I'm not mistaken.
You're correct.
I
It
am
cannot
wrong.
be next to a house, but there are no houses in that block.
Well, if it's here, then it's next to this house, right?
Well, it says
Assuming
adjacent. I don't think it
assuming
means
it is.
diagonally.
But I'm pretty sure that this. Oh. Nope, I'm not sure
It
anymore.
has like a big
I'll be able to tell when I
chimney
get it.
though that looks like a smith.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm like. I seem to recall that the smith we put beside the stables because it seemed like the right place to put it.
That's true. You're right. Yeah, because we're like, oh yeah, they can do the horseshoes.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I
This is
think
the
that's
smith,
what that is.
which means this is the tannery, which was probably a bad place to put it right across from the inn because now all the people in the inn are going to complain about the smell.
Oh,
Do you want to move
Just
it?
because it's legal by the rules doesn't mean it makes sense.
Tasha just wants to keep the locals happy.
Yeah, because we see what happens when they get upset.
Riot!
I think we've done a pretty good job of like making friends with the locals.
Alright, well, I'll finish making those in a bit, but let's go ahead and start your phase. The upkeep phase, stability check time.
Alright.
Let's do it! Yay! Nice roll.
Yep.
good way to start the session off.
So what is it? Success -1 unrest, if 0 gained 1 build point.
Cool.
I believe our unrest
So we're up
is-
to 11.
It says it's 0, so
Yep.
we'll go to 11.
I'll continue doing sheet things unless, yeah,
Sure.
have Secret do it. But I think she has enough on her plate.
Alright. Pay consumptions. +2 unrest if negative build points.
We have no consumption.
Okay. Fill vacant magic slots. Unrest. 11 or higher, lose a hex. -1 unrest at end of phase, Royal Assassin.
We have no unrest.
Phase 2, improvement. Select leadership. Claim hexes.
Well, I think we know what we want to do for our improvement. Build a mill along the waterfront.
Do you want to claim any hexes first?
I don't think
No,
we're.
I don't
in that
think
position
so.
Yet.
Okay. Improve cities, buildings.
Well, improve the buildings. Isn't that like building? So we'll put like
Let's
a
buy
thing down.
buildings. So yeah, you guys want to purchase a building or?
We want a mill, right?
Mill. Yeah. We'll put that in the upper right hand. Oh no, the mill? No, right. Yeah. The upper right hand corner will be the mill.
So you guys are gonna get a mill?
Yes.
Can you guys add that to your sheet?
Assuming it's a water mill.
Yep, I'm on it.
Oh, I can see you editing.
Okay, so this is the mill. You guys want this here?
Okay, so then
yes.
now to put this up to 5. And economy goes up to 5 from buildings. Cool.
Did that increase stability as well?
Yes.
Yeah, the mill does.
Oh, that's
Our
better. Now we know
consumption
what
is
they are.
based on our number of hexes.
And other factors?
Look how cool that mill looks with the waterfront. I like it.
Okay, are we ready for the next step?
I think so.
Oh, I don't think so. The next step is a bad one.
We're not changing any edicts, are we?
Nope.
Alright.
No.
Income, do you guys want to deposit?
No.
Alright, economy check. Check time.
Yeah, we're fine. I can only fail on a 1 or 2. Or 3. Adjust modifier. There we go. Plus 19.
Oh.
See, we still passed.
Success, divide the result by 5, drop fractions, and add build points.
So it's
Oh,
4.
I didn't subtract our build points. Okay, so we lost 6 build points, and then we gained 4. So we're at 9.
Alright, Tasha, a percentage.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Tasha to craft me something.
Yeah.
A cloak of resistance plus 2. Is that
He already
within your
has.
range?
Wait, you already have a cloak plus 1, right?
I don't have any cloak,
Oh, okay.
so yeah.
Yeah, so from scratch.
From scratch. Is that something you can do, Tasha?
I can absolutely craft you a cloak. I'll
Alright.
see if I can do a +2.
I need some honesty here.
Okay.
Do you guys remember last phase whether or not we had an event?
Nothing happened last phase.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
Wow.
remember an event.
I'm worried
Alright.
about this one.
Now go ahead and roll me another
Okay.
percentage.
That's right. We had that event that caused our loyalty to have a temp -4 2 months ago, and then nothing happened.
All right,
Let's talk if I roll
Tasha,
these
it's all
dice
on you.
in.
The Baroness
Yeah, it's fine.
determines
That's
your
an
fate.
event. 100%.
Economic boom. Trade is
Yay!
booming in your kingdom. Increase your treasury
Awesome.
by 1d6 build points. Each time you roll a 6, re-roll that die and add the result to the total. Who would like
Alright,
to
you
do the
better roll a
honors?
6.
I believe trade
Oh,
is
boy.
Zarky's.
Zarky?
Yeah, it's
better
me,
roll a
but I'm not
6
gonna
so we
roll any
get
sixes.
Twice.
Aww.
Nope, this is 4.
Okay,
4 build
add
points
4
is
build
nice.
points.
That's free money.
Above average.
Yay!
Okay, so we went from
Our
9
little-
to 13. Yeah, a
The
good
little
event.
town is, it's growing. Stuff is happening.
It's coming along.
Okay,
We could even
Yes.
build the thing next month.
do you want to go
The
another
tradesman.
month? Then?
I kind of want to do the tradesman. What do you guys think? We're at 13 build points. If we build that, we
Good.
can only fail stability and
What's that gonna
economy
leave
on like
you
a
build
nat
point
1.
wise after you buy it?
It'll leave us with 3.
Eh.
Is that too low? I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys, but.
It should be okay because you're going to roll really well on the next income check.
I
So,
literally
with-
can roll anything other than a 1 and we'll be fine.
So Zoo will get us 1 point for being awesome, and then you'll get us a bunch of points for running the town awesomely.
That's true. We will get 1
then we'll
for,
be fine.
for passing the stability check.
So I think we're good. We can do it.
Yeah, I think we do it. Let's do one more
I'm,
month.
I'm overconfident.
We're invincible.
Invincible. Economic juggernaut.
Actually, you know what? Our stability check should be slightly higher because we didn't factor in my
Did you get
charisma
an
going to
item that
18.
increased?
Oh,
Oh,
right.
man.
Back when my charisma went from 17 to 18, so the
Oh,
modifier
yeah.
is actually +4 to that.
Fix your number there, and it should
So,
auto
dudes,
fix it.
It
So in
should auto
leadership
fix it.
down there should be
Watch
4.
this. Look at that. Now stability's
Oh yeah, that's
20.
how spreadsheets work. This isn't magic.
Yeah.
it's
This is
magic,
magic.
man. It's magic.
Any technology.
I'm the one who
sufficiently
created it, but
advanced.
it's magic.
It is magic.
I'm not
You're
a
not
baby
impressed.
boomer who still doesn't understand spreadsheets.
It's more just for the effect of, man, this would have been annoying in the game,
Because that's just a table, not a spreadsheet.
but it's so easy now. Yeah, I want to do a table for the building so that it can automatically be added to, to our building stuff and the like
Well, that
stability,
would
economy, loyalty.
require a lot of work.
I'd have to make another table, which I don't feel like doing right now.
Yeah, I think it's fine the way it is. We got our little list over here.
Yeah, it's
We
fine.
can manually add it up. So we're doing another month, and yeah.
Okay, then stability check. Sweet, sweet
Let's see, it's
stability.
+20.
Yeah. Wait, do we need a 21 or 22 to pass?
I think 22
22.
right now. Yeah.
Because it's the number of hexes we control.
Okay.
I think I
So
feel
that's good.
almost brave enough to perhaps try to take another hex.
Sure.
good.
Like the gold
You need
mine,
to
I think was our
expand.
plan. But do we want to do it
We
now,
can take the gold mine.
or do we want to get the tradesman this month? And
Alright, success
both. Okay,
minus
let's
1
put this-
unrest.
if
If
we-
0, gain 1 build point.
if we get the gold mine, then we can do some role playing with the kobolds to get them to start mining gold.
We could.
Alright, +1 build point for passing with 0 unrest. Just keep in mind, if we buy that land, we will have a -1 consumption. Or, we'll be using 1 build point every month from consumption.
Well,
So we should get
my
2 hexes and build a farm on 1.
that well, I was
At
going to
some
say
point.
my intent is to build a farm on the hex once we acquire it.
Can we build a farm on the gold mine hex and have it be a gold mine?
No.
I think you can only have 1 improvement per hex.
Okay. So maybe we can put another farm on the plains. 'Cause there's nothing there. But yeah,
I'm just looking for
I
the
kind of
map.
agree that getting the gold mine might not be a bad idea. I just don't know if we want to do it this month or next.
Wait, I don't know if we
We're at the take hexes phase, right?
did we configure this? Road. A hex with a road in it allows for much easier travel. For every 4 road hexes your kingdom controls, the kingdom's economy increases by 1. For every 8 road hexes your kingdom controls, its stability increases by 1. Okay, so you guys need at least 4 hexes for that to matter. Yeah.
Okay, good to know. We'll forget by the time we get there, but...
Sure, pay consumptions, fill vacant magic slots, unrest, -1 unrest at the end of phase, Royal Assassin.
Yep, we're
We
not
don't need him to.
unrested.
Yeah.
Alright, select leadership, claim hexes.
When's Tasha going to look for a queen?
king?
Or wait, are
A
you
queen?
king? Yeah, you're
Queen?
you're
What are you
baron.
talking?
We're very
Sorry,
progressive.
baron. Hey, it could be a baroness. I just forgot.
Uh,
Tasha's a multi-gender name. Right?
Paizo
I'm a transmuter.
loves
I can be whatever I want.
lesbian relationships, though. I'll tell you that.
well,
They're all over the place.
There was
How many
that,
gay relationships do you see?
rape-
Not very many, but you got lots of lesbian relationships in there, so.
How many games do you play with me, Secret? You see tons of gay relationships in games with me.
No. What I'm talking about is they write
The
in
towel boys?
NPCs.
Oh, okay.
It's the publishers themselves. They write in NPCs
Yeah,
to
I-
have lesbian relationships. There's so many of them. I find
No,
it
there's.
humorous.
I don't remember if it's a module or if it was in one of the APs. There is.
Just trying to stop all the
a,
nerdy guys from trying to hook up with every girl they meet.
There is a closet homosexual.
Oh, really?
Halfling mayor.
Oh, I want to find that module. I love it.
I don't remember if it was a module or if he was in an AP that you guys might have done. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
well, in Reign of Winter, wasn't there that guy that went to the
Was it the
place to
transgender?
become a
Right.
girl so that he could hook up with his
I actually
girlfriend
know.
who was a lesbian?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He went
I
lesbian for her.
He
That's
went transgender
I
so he
know,
could hook up with her.
Crystal Fraser,
That's
one of
insane.
the writers
Insane.
for Paizo, she doesn't work there anymore. She quit recently.
Oh,
Crystal
okay.
Fraser is a openly bi transgender woman who was a writer for Paizo. And then I know her because one of her friends is another friend that I play with every week.
Cool.
Yeah, it's always cool, that they include this stuff. I just find it
So
funny
yes,
that
there
there's
is a
so
strong. There
So
is a
many
strong
lesbian, but not-
bi, transgender, queer
Hmm.
presence within the Paizo writing.
Not
Yeah.
gay male.
Yeah, I have, in none of the games I've had, I have never had like a gay male, but I've had lots of gay females. So it's just either the books I happen to have had, or I don't know. Because like in Reign of Winter, there's 2,
Yeah.
or there might even be 3, but
Yeah,
there's
whatever.
definitely 2.
Are
Yeah, but
we
I'm not even
getting
sure.
a hex or something?
Yeah, that's what I want to know is, are you guys gonna buy a hex? Because you were kind of talking about it.
Let's see. So if we get the gold mine, that means we're gonna use 1 build point on upkeep. which will put us to 13. Wait, we passed the stability check. Oh yeah, I increased it to 14 already. Yeah, that's right. So then we'll be at 13. We'll buy the thing for 10. We'll be at 3.
Uh-huh.
And as long as I don't roll a 1 or 2, or no, just a 1. As long as I don't roll a 1 on the economy. Wait, no, it's 2 because we'll have another hex. So as long as I don't roll a 1 or 2 on economy, then we pass. And we get build points. And then we can get a hex for farmland the next month. I think we should do it. What does the Baroness think, Tasha? Or Matt?
What was that?
Do you think we should get the gold mine hex this month or not?
I don't know. Like I'm for it, I guess.
I guess we should do it then. But where's Star Fox? Is he here?
I don't know. So you guys are
Guess he had something come up.
thinking...
Let's just do it. Whatever. We'll just do it. We're invincible, right?
So you want to claim gold mine hex?
We want to claim the gold mine hex. Is that Star Fox left? I wonder if his
I guess
internet
that
went
was
out or
him.
something. He'd probably be for it. And then next month we'll do the farmland. How much does it cost to build farmland?
Oh, oops. I minimized a window I didn't want to. Okay, how much does it cost for a farmland?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what it is now. To build farmland, I think it was like 1 BP to claim the hex, but we have
Like
to
1 to build,
spend
or-
like another BP and like some time. I think it's just like another month to clear the hex. And I think it
Yeah,
also costs
okay.
like a build point.
So it's not super expensive. So yeah, we should be able to do that
It's
next
not
month.
expensive, it
and
just
we'll
takes
have
a little
one.
time.
We'll have 1
Okay,
month.
you
Of,
can develop any
2 months of
grassland
upkeep.
or hill hex that contains roads into farmland. So you have to make your roads first to help sustain your kingdom's consumption. It costs 2 build points to designate a grassland hex as farmland, and 4 build points to designate a hill hex as farmland. You cannot build a city on a farmland hex. Every farmland hex in your kingdom reduces your consumption by 2 build points.
Okay. So if we get the plain plains next month, it'll
So-
cost 1,
Are we claiming or not
and then
this round?
not. I think we want to claim the
We're not
gold
gonna do
mine.
this round?
Okay, so you're
I
going
think we
to
should.
claim the gold hex. So that's 1.
Matt and I are for it.
That's 1 build point
That's
for
1
the
BP.
hex, and then add your size plus 1, which makes your DC go up.
Oh, I didn't set that one up. This should be size 20 plus sides, right?
There,
There
I
we
made
go.
us a new logo for what you guys claimed.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, add that to your sheet. Do you guys want to establish cities or improve cities by buildings?
So wait, our size is 3?
Yeah. 3 hexes.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Wait.
So it increases our
cities-
control DC.
So down here on the consumption, should size be 2 and cities be 1, or should it be size 3 and cities 1?
Let me take a look at where. Okay, so consumption is size 3. Oh, yeah, no. Size 2, cities 1.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah,
Size is just hexes that aren't cities. Okay.
right, yeah.
Cool. So now our
And
consumption
yeah,
is
I've,
1.
Yeah, our consumption is 1 because we have that other hex now.
Yep.
But yeah, I found the module that halfling is in,
Oh.
and I haven't run it for you guys, but I have run it before.
Whoa. Okay, so no buildings this round then?
Well, we wanted to build the tradesman, right?
Tradesman this round?
I think we were gonna get
Let's do the
Tradesman.
tradesman.
that's 10 BP.
Yep.
I like the claimed font.
Yeah, I like it too.
Stamp. Claimed.
Okay, so
Final.
down to
Stands out a
Regal.
lot, yeah.
And Star
Hey,
Fox is
Star
back.
Hello?
Fox. Yeah,
Hi.
you're back.
They burnt down
my
the kingdom
computer
while you were
died.
gone. We are so sorry.
Oh, okay. That's okay. We can start again. Now that we have experience.
Now you know how.
If we
Oh,
started
except for I'm
over, we
moving
could
the entire.
Be so much
I'm
better
moving
off.
the entire campaign to Iverson, though. In that case, now that you have experience.
Harrison,
Okay.
Yeah, now you have
Can
to
we
deal
build
with
a
it in the
Numenera?
even world.
so we can have robot populations.
That sounds like a Starfinder game.
Numenera, isn't that the kingdom that has like a spaceship where the Iron Gods live? It's where the cyborgs and androids
Numeria?
and stuff in Pathfinder are. Numeria, yes.
Yeah, Numenara is like another system. But yeah, Numeria is the setting in Pathfinder. That's where Iron Gods takes place.
Okay, now I gotta find all my windows again. Thank you.
So we bought the gold mine hex, and we're buying the tradesman.
So where do you guys want the tradesman at?
We probably want it next to where the shop will be, right?
Sure, let's put it.
It must be adjacent to a house. Tradesman must be adjacent to house.
Let's put it right there.
So, yeah, that's perfect. So the people that visit at the end can like see the local crafts.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Or maybe the tradesman should be here and the shop should be beside the inns.
Ooh. Yeah. I mean that's how you get them.
So we'll put the tradesman down here below the house.
Yeah, I like that. We'll put the shop right next to the inn. We're just gonna
Yes.
put all the like things where they buy stuff around the inn. The magic shops can go around there too. So travelers can buy magic items. The rich ones.
Okay, did you spend your points then? One for the hex, and then whatever
Sorry,
your building cost is.
I did the one for the hex. Oh yeah, I did do the 10 for the tradesman already. Yep, so we're down to 3.
Okay.
Well, just a sec.
Do
We need
you
one for the
want-
hex. We need one for the road. And then
Oh,
one
wait,
for
we
the
had to do
gold,
a
and then
road.
we need the gold mine.
Well, the road is next, so we do things in order. So first you claimed your hex, spend your 1 build point. You guys built your building, go ahead and spend that points. Now do you guys want to build a road to the hex so that you can actually gain resources from the hex?
Yes,
So 1 build point for the
we're
road.
at 2 build points. All I should do is not
And then-
screw up the economy check and not have a bad event. Either one's good.
Okay, so now you guys have a road to your resource. Let me pull that
How
up.
much to build the gold mine?
Resources include particularly
Oh, yeah.
valuable
For the
sources of lumber,
tradesmen.
metal, gems, food, or the like. A resource hex increases the kingdom's economy by 1. So you guys gain 1 to your economy for your gold mine.
Okay, hang on. I'm still putting the tradesman on here. Okay, and then this is for resources. We get 1 to economy and 1 to something else.
Just
Or just 1 to
for
economy.
the economy.
Okay, economy is 1 from resources. Great.
But when we can actually build a gold mine there, right? With the hex improvement.
It's kind of already
thing?
assumed that you are. That's what that is.
That's kind of what the. Okay.
Where does it list farms?
The building types in the fantasy grounds or in the
Well,
spreadsheet?
the farm is a hex improvement, not a building, right?
It's not a resource, it's not a building, yeah.
Here it is. Okay.
Thank you.
So we need 2 BPs to turn a new hex into farmland. And we need 1 BP
Yes.
to build to take the hex. And we need 1 BP for a road.
Yeah.
So that's
just
4
have to be
BP
careful.
for farmland on plains.
Some of these are modified by the terrain type. So because
Yes.
the gold mine
Well-
is in a hill, the road might cost a little bit more. I'm not certain.
I don't think, let's see.
hills might
Roads
not.
2 through forests and 4
is
swamps and mountains. Doesn't say anything
only,
about
roads only go up if there's swamp, mountains, or forests.
Okay.
hills. Or if there's a bridge we have to build over water. So yeah, we're good. I think we take the plains for farmland at some point. When we have the means.
So our consumption went up by 1, is that right?
Yes, our consumption is up by 1.
And our difficulty for checks went up by 1.
And but we also got the tradesman, which gave us +1 economy and +1 stability. Loyalty is going to be a problem.
Yeah,
When it
loyalty,
comes
isn't that
up,
always a
yes.
problem?
When it comes up.
We should maybe start looking into loyalty at this point.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
we need to maybe get rid of this. Like, if we get a hex with the farmland, and then worry about loyalty. Like, if we can get stuff built up, we can start putting like edicts back out to get more loyalty and things like
Well, the
that.
promotion and the festivals and stuff will increase
Yeah.
loyalty.
Yeah.
Alright, so do you want to change your edicts now, or keep them as is?
I think
Let's
keep
keep
them.
But that'll also increase consumption.
Alright,
Yes.
deposits, withdrawals, sell valuable items, generate income, economy check.
Is Deirdre's wisdom still a +3 modifier, or did that change too?
Let me go look. Deirdre was.
Oh, we need a warden.
+4
That's why our-
now.
Yes, that'll change under leadership.
Okay, go
Also,
ahead
we
and
need a
increase
warden.
that. Yeah, you guys have
Right?
just a random dude there.
Yeah. Someone
Isn't
who,
there a warden, the
gives more
Okay,
guy
so-
that was the hunter we met a couple of times wandering around?
No,
No,
he's
What,
a
what did you say?
marshal.
Deirdre
He's
is
the
the
marshal.
+4 wisdom? You said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a
Deirdre's
+4.
Okay.
But our warden is just some dude.
Some random. Okay, and I'm doing economy check now.
Yes.
So we have a +21 modifier, and we need a 23.
It's pretty good.
2 or
I
higher.
can screw it up.
You can.
Our rolls have been
Alright,
low, but
Divide by 5,
we
drop
passed.
the fraction.
so that's 5 build points. So that makes us feel better.
Alright, Tasha. Percentage time. Okay, no events.
Yay!
Calm.
So we have the gold mine giving us +1 economy for resources.
Mm-hmm.
Does it? So I guess is there other stuff we can do with that in the kingdom side of things, or is there stuff we can do with it in the role playing side of things? Like,
On the
do we-
role-playing
can we
side of
teach the kobold?
things, I will allow you guys to do that, but that's not going to occur this session, so it's not going to influence any of your numbers. But next
Okay.
time you guys decide to actually get the kobolds involved, and depending on how you go about that, that will give you guys some number changes.
Okay, so I think that's definitely something we will be interested in doing next session.
So for now, like
Assuming, of course, we have people.
perhaps you just have builders there, just like prepping the cave entrance and making paths and roads.
Yeah, they probably have to
getting
make sure it's
carts ready
stable
and like some of your men are coming out with some gold nuggets, but very, very small ones. They say that you'd have to dig deeper to get bigger ones. So that's why you're getting that economy, is because you are working it. It's just not to its fullest. I
Not
guess.
fully up and running yet. Yeah. Cool. I'm really glad we got that, though.
Okay. Do we want to keep going? You guys are on a roll now.
And we can do another month and do farmland.
I'm good for one more month.
Did you figure out if you could do a cloak of resistance +2, Matt or Star Fox?
Okay, just a sec.
How many months
Alright,
do we want
it's not
to
a
do,
rushing. Like
though?
we
'Cause
can just wait till
Well,
next session or.
that-
I always like feel weird about like the time like spent
Yes.
Yeah.
doing
You're
kingdom
supposed to,
building
though.
in
That's
game
kind of
as opposed to
You're
our
supposed
campaign,
to.
though, right?
You guys aren't kingdom
Like, this
building
campaign is
nearly
about
as much as
long-term.
you're supposed to be. And so that's the reason why I keep pushing it, is because I need you guys to build your kingdom. I need you to spread. I need you guys to build hexes, or else I can't move you guys on to the next books.
Do the campaign. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess it's just a given that we're supposed
Yeah.
to spend a lot of
Yeah,
time.
I think that's what the point is.
Like, they
Alright, let's do at
said,
least one more
when
then.
you start doing the kingdom building, they actually suggested a full 12 months of kingdom building, but you guys didn't want to do that. And so,
Well, we were kind of dying.
Well, how many months are we at right now?
we're not even at a year now. We're at 5, plus I don't have my the calendar, ugh.
Really? I
Calendar
feel like
doesn't
we've done it.
work,
broke,
so-
right?
Yeah.
Dang.
I know that you did at least 5 to 6, so you guys might be at a year, or coming to the year, or just at the year. But yeah.
I feel like we're close to
Yeah.
a year.
You guys might just be at a year exactly. I don't remember. I know you did at least 4 to 5 kingdom building things, and then.
Okay, well, let's go another round.
Yeah.
Okay. Stability check.
It's still at plus 20. It's at 21.
Plus 21, because we got the tradesman. But the DC's 23 this time, not 22.
Right. Well, I still only fail on a 2. On a 1.
Yeah, 1 or 2. Or yeah, you're right. Wait, 23. Yeah. You're
Woo!
right.
Okay. If
You're getting
0
good now.
unrest, gain 1 build point.
Okay, so we go up to 8.
Pay your consumptions.
Consumption, so we go down to
Our
7.
city is stable and economically growing. We just don't
people
understand
aren't loyal
why
to
the
us.
people are like they're thinking of other places still. We need to start promoting our own settlement.
We need to give them reason to stay.
So did you pay your consumptions?
We paid our consumption, yes.
Okay, fill
countered
vacant
the-
magic assaults. Unrest. -1 unrest at end of phase. Royal Assassin.
Yep, no unrest.
Improvements. Select leadership. Do you guys know somebody who would make a good
Do we
warden?
want to replace the warden?
I don't think we met any new characters.
Okay.
I wish we had
Uh,
somebody.
Guess not.
Claim hexes. Did you guys want to claim a hex?
So we have 7 build points. We could spend 4 of them to try and get farmland built up.
Let's do this one just to our left.
Oh, you want that one?
Yeah.
As long as it counts as plains, it's fine. It's like kind of
Yes.
partially in the trees.
Mostly plains.
Yeah, I'll count that as a plains hex, but it is right on the border of the woods.
I mean, the other thing is we can evict crazy old Boken and take his hex.
Yeah, you guys should
I
go
guess at some
visit
point
him.
that's going to happen. But yeah, I
Eviction
think this
notice?
one here. Let's surround our
Can we buy you out?
city with farm.
Yeah, I kind of like having our city surrounded by farmland because then too they are kind of early warning signs of invaders.
They're a buffer
When all the people
for
from
your...
the farmlands are
Yeah.
coming into the city for protection, and they tell tales of the orcs or whatever that are goblins. Yeah, burning them. Perfect.
Alright, so you guys are gonna claim...
Alright, let me subtract things. So yeah, 1 build point for the hex. Damn, this is gonna make things harder. Because now our size goes up to 4. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta be careful about expanding faster than we can actually deal with the
Yeah, so
expansion,
now
right?
we need to turn this into farmland ASAP.
More farmers.
Yeah. Who'd have thought
So,
that
can we
kingdoms
do-
need like farms?
Can we do all that this month, or do we have to wait?
Oh, I
till
built a
farms?
shit
guess
ton
that's
of
a big
those in
thing.
Civilization. You need those early on.
So grassland or hill, blah blah, cost BPs.
You guys gonna build the road right to the farm?
Yeah, let's do the road and the farmland this month. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Sure.
So then we're down to 3 BPs. It becomes a farmland.
Have we gone past the edicts phase?
And that reduces your consumption by 2 if you haven't changed that yet.
And then our consumption goes to -4 from farms, which puts it down to 0. Which is what we
Okay,
want.
that's good.
But
Okay,
we don't have any extra for edict changes.
Okay, so
Right.
edicts
So that's
is
interesting.
next.
Each farm only generates 1 extra build
Yeah,
point since one of it's spent for itself.
On itself, yeah. So basically half your land has to be farm. Sorry, Secret, where are we at?
Edicts?
I don't think we want to change edicts.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deposits,
No, promotion.
withdrawals, sell valuable items, generate income, economy check.
Okay. We have a +21. And now I have to roll. I have to beat a 24. So 1 or 2 is a fail. Dang, I
Yay.
missed the 40 cutoff, but
Divide by 5.
we got 7 build points.
And percentage time.
We could save up build points and get some pretty expensive stuff if we just played some months out.
That's bad, right?
Well, no, it just means an
I don't
event's
know.
gonna happen.
I think having a manor big enough to house all of us with a swimming pool would be pretty nice.
Oh god, Zoo. He needs somewhere to put his statues,
Well-
by the way.
Remember,
Well, they're in my
we
house.
Still need,
Or
we need a
you had a
statue
manor.
commemorating Chet.
Dude, we could
And
build
we need
a
a
waterfront
castle.
for 90 BPs. 90 BPs, we get a waterfront.
Yeah.
It halves the cost of guild hall and market, halves the loyalty penalty for tax edicts, economy +4, and gives our city value +4,000 gold.
That's going to be a while in the coming.
Yeah. It'd be almost a year to get that much, probably.
Do I have to roll an event, or is that nothing?
Yes, go ahead and roll another percentage. Here we go, guys. What's it
That's
going?
good, I think.
Oh. Okay.
Did our farm burn down again?
No. Hold on, okay, so choose a hex containing a city in your kingdom. Okay.
I guess that leaves one choice. So I feel like loyalty checks are not very common rolls, but they're the ones that you make to avoid the really bad things from happening.
Maybe.
Well, they can, I think.
Alright, you guys ready for this?
No. From the way you're saying it, no.
A plague has hit your city. A deadly
Oh my
contagion strikes your kingdom. Choose a hex containing a city in your kingdom. If you control no, okay, you do. Otherwise, make a stability check to curtail the plague spread.
Calm people
Okay.
down. Keep them in their houses.
Calm down, everyone. We're fine.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice roll.
If fail, blah 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 blah. A plague-stricken city cannot build new structures. Okay, you guys removed the plague.
Can't build new structures. Oh, we can
Stop
build.
it from spreading.
If you fail,
Oh, we
it's
just get-
all kind of bad stuff.
Alright, so we just got everyone to stay indoors and stop the spread of the plague.
Yeah, here. If you
Zeus
fail,
brings in help from the forest.
if you
His
fail,
fey friends answer the call.
if
If
you
we fail,
fail, you would increase your unrest by 1d6 and reduce your treasury by 1d6 build points. And it's ongoing. It's continuous.
Oh,
Our
so it's a
city
good thing
has
we
a
passed.
disease.
Which means every month you would have to deal with it until you stability it off.
But see, this is an example of this downward spiral. You get 1d6 unrest, which makes the next stability check harder, which gives you 1d6 unrest, which makes the next stability check harder. It's the type
Yeah.
of thing that
Yeah.
you can get into a death spiral.
Well, like,
Seems like those are
I
kinda
understand why it's like that, because most of the examples they give you in the book, which is what this eventually becomes, is the kingdom gets so big and the bonuses and the checks are so ridiculous that it would become impossible for anything bad to happen to the kingdom without these severe penalties. It just makes the fledgling kingdoms really feast or famine
Yeah.
if it happens to them.
Yeah, they almost need like two different.
It's not
you know, like
really.
if you have X cities or X population, it's this bad. If it's lower, it's not as
like
bad.
basically
It needs
it's
to scale.
it's like this weird difficulty curve where it's really high in the beginning and then it sort of evens out later on.
Yeah. Anyways, we passed though, which is really good.
Oh no, we're not. Until
What?
we remove
No, I'm
failure
sorry. I just meant
off
the
of like
plague we
one.
passed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we handled the plague and the disease.
You handled the plague.
But we still need to get all of our bonuses to, like, you know, only fails on
Or we
one.
can't.
Which
Is one
includes
auto-fail?
loyalty. Because we can still get F'd. Yeah, ones are always auto-fail. There's always that 5% chance that you fuck up.
Okay. But yeah, we need to get our loyalty up. Agreed. Look at buildings and see what's good for loyalty.
Damn. Pluto ain't here. What the fuck?
Yep.
I am comfortable with the stability and the economy at this point in time. So yeah, maybe focusing
Yes.
a little bit on loyalty now.
Brewery is 6 buildings.
Brewery!
Oh yeah,
Because
you
of
guys
course,
need a brewery.
alcohol inspires loyalty.
I mean, you have an
Or
inn, for
the
Christ's sakes.
brothel.
You need a brewery. Oh yeah, Hazard
But
needs
it also
that
gives us
brothel.
stability, so brewery's pretty good. And that's the brothel that you
Brewery's
want.
pretty darn good. Brothel gives you +1 unrest, which we hopefully would just get rid of immediately, but it's risky. It's loyalty. Brothel is loyalty +2 though.
What's this defense? Our city has no
Ooh, a
defense right now, does
castle.
it?
You have the watchtower. Oh, I know. You guys need like a mage's tower for Tasha and Zoo.
Oh, what about
Well,
exotic
yes, but-
craftsmen?
Yeah,
Dude,
Exotic
we could
Craftsman
have-
was another one that I was looking at. But we needed a shop.
It
we
just
wanted a
looks
shop, right?
interesting.
That's really expensive.
Well, we need something. I don't know. I'm still looking.
The magic shop's really
Guild
expensive.
Hall. We already have most of the stuff there, though.
Theater's another one that we
I
wanted.
mean, jail is just good. Jail is loyalty +2, stability +2, unrest -2. But I don't think we need it yet.
Stability and loyalty.
Yeah, just I guess the unrest -2 doesn't make a lot of sense if we don't have any unrest. We could build it later when we do have unrest.
See, the nasty thing about that plague is, didn't they say you can't build buildings?
Wait,
Now you're
wait.
accumulating
Monument.
unrest, and you can't get
Monument's
the
perfect.
buildings
Oh
to
yeah,
bring
the
it
plague
down.
would be like super bad if you guys failed that. Super
Star
bad.
Fox.
Oh
We
yeah,
could build
we
a
wanted
monument of you.
Alright, I'm back.
No,
A
Chet.
monument.
We wanted a monument to Chet.
Monument.
That's
of
what
Oh,
going on?
monument of Chet.
I mean, yes, there will be a monument to me at one point in time.
But is
Oh
there-
wait.
Yeah.
Secret. We have 4 roads. We get +1 economy.
Oh yeah, one.
see 3
two-
roads.
Oh no, you only have 3 roads.
1, 2. Oh, because it's in, but it's not. Okay, it doesn't mean like 1 road on claimed farmlands, 1 road on Quinstania. It's 1 road between these 2, 1 road between these 2.
Right, like your town doesn't count for roads because it's assumed you have roads. The roads is so that you can get your resources, aka other hexes, to
Okay.
your town.
So, if
So
we
one
are
more.
looking at loyalty, I like the
Monument's great.
Monument to Chet.
Monument's
That
wonderful.
fulfills my my promise to him. We'll make a tomb.
Everybody's gonna
Large
ask,
two.
is that Randy with a beard?
But +3 loyalty would be pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I can
Can
tell,
we
there's
even have,
nothing
like-
stopping us from building more than one of any of these, unless it says otherwise.
It doesn't say
What,
you
the-
can't.
We could
farmlands?
just build 5 monuments, and then our loyalty's good.
Oh, the monument.
Yeah.
I think
doesn't it
the
take
point
up
is that you have
space on a
limited build slots. Yeah, so
I
you'd have to
think-
like
yeah,
pare
that,
it
well, that's
down.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
It takes up a spot.
But I mean, what else are we gonna do with some of these spots?
Yeah. So what do we want to do? Like we can just
One of
keep
these
doing kingdom
hexes that we
phases.
take is just gonna have, like, how many is
Tasha,
It's
you
just
don't
gonna
want your own
have,
shop for the exotic craftsman?
36 monuments on it.
You could.
I think we
be
do
the
And
want
that's all
an
those
exotic
it's gonna be.
craftsman.
The city of monuments. Well, okay. Here's the things. I would like. We need a shop, an exotic craftsman, and a monument. I think all 3 of those are good choices.
Let me write it down.
So,
things
which
we
one we want to look at first?
So you guys want to
I
go
mean,
another
long-term-
phase then?
We want some of these bigger ones.
I guess so.
What's the other thing we wanted?
Why not?
Oh, the brewery. The brewery looked good, right?
Brewery's not a bad one. We can put that by the tavern.
It's just loyalty and stability. Like,
Both good
Yeah.
choices.
Alright, well, let's start with our stability check since it sounds like we're going for another go.
sure. Everyone's gonna come back and we're gonna just have like so much stuff.
I think they're going to come
Place
back
you,
and
Deirdre.
say, "Phew,
You weren't here for like a year.
I'm glad I didn't have to sit through that kingdom building bit."
Okay, so 21 stability still.
Yeah.
Whatever's on the sheet. Yeah.
Alright, we passed.
Excellent.
Alright.
like a free
Minus
build point every year
1
now.
unrest.
Come on.
If 0, gain 1 build point.
Okay, we're up to 11 build points now.
Pay your consumptions.
We're
0.
neutral.
We could change our edicts if we did another farmland.
Unrest -1 at end of phase. Royal Assassin.
I'm considering it.
Select leadership. Claim hexes.
That's a way to increase our loyalty.
Do you guys want to claim a hex?
Not at the moment.
No, I
Okay.
don't think so.
Do you
We could
wanna
actually change our
buy-
taxation level to lower economy and increase loyalty. Since our economy is pretty high now.
Do you guys want to buy a building?
Maybe. Do we want to do the monument now before we get screwed by loyalty?
Let's do the monument.
How much is monument?
It's
6?
6 build points. And it gives plus
And
3
we have
loyalty.
11. Yeah, sure.
Alright, we're gonna build a monument to Chet.
Well,
The
we'll
manliest
have
of men.
a ceremony. We'll bring all the leadership out so that we can
Monument.
express our thanks to Chet for giving his life so that we had this opportunity. The manliest of men.
Well, like, it's a monument that not just had... Chet's, like, the centerpiece. To commemorate one of the original founders who lost his life before the city
Yes.
was officially founded. But also, it commemorates those during the early days of the previous year. The other people and citizens who have roughed it out.
Okay, and where do we want the monument to go?
Oh.
I think somewhere in the middle of town makes sense. So either near the inn or house in the middle.
Yeah, because I wanted the brew pub
Well,
next to the
you know,
inn.
maybe we don't put it next to the house just in case we have a building that says has to be adjacent to house.
We'll eventually have to build new houses anyway, but fair enough.
Yeah, let's put it over. Yeah, there for now.
The
That way
grid there
people
doesn't
who
exactly
can see it.
mean where everything is. It's not a direct translation of organization.
If it says it has to be adjacent, it does mean exactly where it is. But other than that,
But
it's
just how it looks.
Yeah, well,
in
if something is
real
adjacent to
life
it, then
or-
yes, it is.
yeah, how it looks
close to
doesn't
it.
necessarily exactly.
Yep.
And just to let you guys know, you have more
Yeah.
grids to expand on. So if you want to put things on a different grid, like see
Oh, yeah,
how I
that's
have
right,
it
we do
labeled
have more
City
grids
01,
for the
Grid
same city.
02. Right, so I can
Does
make
each
you
grid
guys a second
incre-
grid, a third
increase?
grid.
How many grids
Does each
do we
grid
have per
increase
city? Is there a
our
cap?
food
I do
points?
not know that answer, but we can certainly find out. It'll take
So,
time though.
but that we're
so-
not gonna get to new grids for a while.
Yeah.
So let's not worry about it for now, for sure.
Yeah, I'll just add that to my lookup list.
Will become a mega city.
Yeah.
Okay, so our loyalty went from 12 to 15. That's useful.
That's a big jump.
And I'm kind of thinking maybe we adjust our economy edict to our taxation level to be less tax so we get more loyalty.
Well, it
we
seems
are
to
at
me
that point.
like the taxation.
It
if I'm
happens a
looking at
lot
this
more
right,
often.
But in essence, every 5 points of economy translates into 1 build point. So what's our
Yeah.
taxation doing for us right now?
I mean, it's making it where if I roll 19 or 20, we get an extra build point.
Here we go. Taxation, here we go. So we're getting a little less than half of 1 build point. In exchange, we're losing 2 points of loyalty. Something seems weird with the way taxation works in this.
I mean, It just depends on, like, his loyalty doesn't come up often, so like getting almost half of a build point every month is.
Well, he's just
gonna
saying
add
like,
up.
what's the value of one?
What's the value
What's
of one
the value
loyalty
of
point?
one economy compared to the loyalty?
I
If I
think the
drop
loyalty might
economy-
be worth more.
If I drop my taxation to 0, what's that going to do? Because I don't have the chart.
That's true. Yeah. Secret. What are the options for taxation edicts?
Oh, let's see. Is that under? Are we in? We're under. That's improvement phase. Let's see here.
Like, if this was actually like straight like 2 build points guaranteed, that would be one thing. But with just +2 to the economy, that means 3 times out of 5 rolls, it's not actually going to make any difference.
Shit, I don't
Yeah.
know what window the edicts is in.
Oh, take your time. I think we're not in any rush. I kind of want another cup of coffee, so I'm gonna do that.
So it's not under ruling.
I'm a caffeine addict.
Let's do creating kingdom. Edicts. Okay, this window here. It's down at the bottom.
Okay. So if I drop taxes to 0, we gain 1 loyalty and lose 2 points on our economy roll.
We
Almost-
lose 2 economy.
Yeah, 2 points off the roll,
Okay.
but we gain 1 loyalty points. So
Well, if we only gain 1 loyalty, I mean, it sounds like we're more incentivized to at least keep like normal taxation, where we gain 2 and lose 2.
Well, right now we're losing. Yeah.
technically,
Well,
we come
right now
up
it's
3
even.
loyalty ahead.
+2 minus
Because
2.
We'll
Or we
gain
just be
2
+1 in
loyalty
general.
by getting rid of the penalty, and then we'll gain 1 loyalty for gaining the bonus. So if I drop the taxation to
I guess
0,
so. Yeah, it's
we'd lose
A
2
net
economy
gain.
and gain. Yeah. But
But then that also drops our economy down to where failure becomes, because it's 23 right now for the DC.
But we have to
We
remember
could
that failure for
fail
economy
on-
is not a big deal. We
It
just
kind
don't
of
get
is a
build
big
points.
deal.
But we don't necessarily need to have build point coming in every single round if we're not building.
it's interesting. I mean, that's another interesting point, because if you make that roll, even if it's by the barest margin, we will get 4 build points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
I
if we
mean,
fail the
we,
roll, we
we
get
do
0.
want money every year, because some of these things are really expensive, and we're only
Yeah.
going to get to them faster if we're spending the
True.
build points. Even if we can't build anything because we only got 4 build points, and we would get 4 and get 8, and we won is 10, we'd still be putting that off another month.
Oh, here's a question then. Right now, our economy's 21. And your target number's 24. Yeah, I don't know if we want
Yeah.
to drop economy. It's already like, yeah. No, I think we should leave leave it where it is. Because that's looking
Okay,
like it's
Yeah.
starting to
so
become an
no
uncomfortable
changes to
spread.
the edicts?
And if we die because of a loyalty roll coming up, then you can just blame me. I'll accept that.
Okay, perfect. As long as we have someone to blame, then it's okay.
That's the
Alright.
closest thing that
Make-
matters, right?
Another monument or something.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
A
A
monument
monument
of...
to,
Okay.
to my failure.
So no edict changes. We want to build up the build points so we can get the buildings faster, and hope that that works before.
Alright. Deposits,
Die.
withdrawals, sell
Loyalty.
valuable items, economy check.
Okay, not 1 or 2. Got a modifier plus 21.
Well, no, we succeed on it too.
No, we need 24.
Oh, we're 4. Okay, yeah, we are 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I succeed again with
Divide
a
by
29.
5.
Last time it was 39. Like literally just getting 4/5 of the way there.
That 9.
It's okay though.
Alright,
So 5
Tasha.
build points for us.
Percentage tank.
It's still. I mean, it's still good. We would be at 12 instead of 10.
We
not
had an
16.
event last month, so the chances are back to like reset again.
No events.
50-50.
Yay, you made it through another month. Congrats.
So we're at 10 again?
Just 1 sec.
What is this? What? What are you doing?
I'm checking something here. Because I could swear that I rolled a 10 and
That's how it calculates it.
Okay, it just, the dice graphic looked different than what showed up. It's fine. I'm good.
Yeah, I think like at older tables you used to roll 2 d10s to get your percentage. But this is rolling a 1 and a double digit, so it looks like it has like 10, 20, 30, 40 on it, and then the other one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what you're seeing.
Yeah, so you know which die is the 10 die and which die is the 1 die. Since we're in base 10 math. Maybe we should play base like 4 Pathfinder.
No. Okay. You guys got through another month. This is getting quick, easy, and smooth.
Yeah, everything's great.
We had a very rough, confusing start.
Well, yeah, because this system, that's how this system is tailored. It's, or maybe not intentionally, just, it's rough in the beginning because the DCs are high. The probability of getting something that, like, curb stomps you is also kind of high. Until you get those bonuses high after failures, like a 2 or a 1, that's when it starts to, like, you get that evening out curve. But anyway.
I think a lot of it is that we didn't know how to build a kingdom in the beginning. We didn't understand the rules or what to look at or what to go for.
I mean, sure, we
So I think we wasted
were
a lot.
new to it, but I think there's still a pretty high chance that
Oh,
things
yeah,
just
for sure.
go wrong.
But we're it's fine. Like we survived.
Because a lot of our misfortune
Somehow.
was just purely misfortune of the roll.
Also, our calculations were all wonky because we were manually updating a sheet and we didn't
Yeah.
understand everything, so some of the numbers just weren't right.
It's fine. I think if we either like read through all the rules of kingdom building before going into it, which I don't think is something
Had
we should
like a
have to do in
practice
system
run
like
or
this.
something. Yeah.
Or have something like that. Like if we did it again now, like we would be golden. We'd have hardly any issues,
Oh, yeah.
I bet.
Which you might be able to get to do,
So,
I think.
I think it was just hard for never doing it before and kind of just diving in.
Yeah.
Anywho, so what do we want to do?
I don't know.
What do you want us to do, Secret?
Huh? No, that is not my position.
Let me rephrase that. Do you have anything prepared for us to do that's not kingdom building?
I have the entire campaign prepared.
Can 2
Okay.
wizards and an archer handle what this campaign has to offer?
I don't
I'm
know.
not a wizard.
Maybe.
a sorcerer, a wizard, and an archer walk into the forest.
A wizard, a sorcerer, and an archer walk into a bar.
I
don't have
cannot
any much
answer
logic.
that question. Sometimes you guys surprise
I think we
me
kind of want
on how
Deirdre. We don't have
easily
like
you
a
handle
tank.
things. And then sometimes when things seem easy, it becomes oddly difficult. So I just don't know.
Yeah. Alright, well what do Matt and Star Fox want to do, or Tasha and Zoo?
I want to
Wanna
play
do?
the game.
Do you want to do more kingdom building, or do you want to do role playing?
He wants to be in combat.
You want to do combat.
I wouldn't mind a combat, but I want situations where I can cast spells.
I'm
Is that a
satisfied.
combat?
Yeah, you
like,
want combat.
I'm happy with the way the kingdom building has gone, and I think
we did
I
enough
see
kingdom
Yeah.
building for the session.
where I'm
honestly.
happy with it.
I don't want to get
So-
a whole bunch more done, because then it's just going to be like Deirdre wasn't even here for it. Which, maybe
well,
he
god
would
damn
like,
it,
but...
Pluto needs to fucking tell us what he's hearing.
Yeah.
During this time, I will have crafted Zarky his cloak +2.
It
Oh,
may not
boy.
be consecutive absences, but this is not the first
This
time or
happens
second
too
or even
often.
third time it's happened.
Yeah, I think if we just say something, just be like, hey, if you can let us know ahead of time, like, because okay, if it's a
But he
situation where like
never
he had to
knows.
work a whole bunch and he gets home
It's not.
and then he like oversleeps, like he can message and be like,
oversleeping.
hey, I had to work super late, I might be late. That's like I would probably do that if I was in that situation.
I think most of the time it's just sleeping, but I don't know. I really don't. So.
You
Alright,
said
so I have a
your,
+2 cloak.
Your calendar wasn't working, right?
Well, yes, no.
Oh, script errors, string,
Sort of.
blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and I can't see all the months. I just see a month with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I don't see like the dates. I don't see any other months. Like if you look at the stream, I can show you what it looks like to me right now. But I am getting an error, and the thing that's like concerning me with this is that I hope that there's a DAT file that I can pull the information off of, because I have notes stored in this calendar. So last thing I want to do is remove the extension until I can figure out whether or not I can gain that information, because it has like some of your guys' milestones on it, like certain things that happened.
Yeah. I can see right now, like, save Tressia and gain stability for the kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was an Ardus of the 28th.
I can pull up all logs, I guess, but then I'll have to like go get another calendar and then mark what days it is, because it's just words.
Well, you said we should have 12 months of kingdom building, and I'm fairly confident that we've got at least 12 months, including the setbacks and the accomplishments.
Yeah.
Hey, Secret,
I don't know where our kingdom
I
should
need
be
a-
right now.
I need a lesson on fantasy grounds. If I want to create my cloak of resistance +2, what do I need to type in to make it automatically apply
Okay,
online?
Well,
so you
hold on,
see
just
that?
go to the library.
Well, let me.
Oh, don't add it custom.
This is what I specialize in, is instructing people how to do things. So just go and click on library.
Alright, so let me get rid of the one I created custom then first. Okay. So we say pull it from library. Library, okay.
And you should have your
That's what's in my
core
core rules.
already open. And you'll see magic items by type or magic items by slot. Either way, if you open one up, you can just type in
Find it.
cloak and it'll search.
Oh, there's a search.
And then
Dope.
you just drag and drop the
Then drag it
exclamation
over.
mark into your inventory.
Perfect. And then make sure it's equipped.
I don't think it
I did not drag
automatically
and drop.
adds the numbers for you though, so you'll have to go and change your second tab.
Okay. Well, I tried to drag and drop it in, but it didn't look like it went. Maybe I'll end up with 2.
Look, maybe it's identified or not. Oh, that's because it's unidentified here. Let me identify it for you. There you go.
What happened?
I have an ID thing where I can identify
there it
it or
is.
unidentify it.
Oh, okay. Let me put it back to 1. Alright, so the alphabeticalness didn't work because it was U instead of C, and I was looking for C.
Yeah.
Okay. And its weight is going to be half because I'm small. It doesn't cost less because I'm small, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
So that's right. A
And I
gargantuan
have to
guy can
manually
buy a battle axe at the same price as a halfling's battle
Oops.
axe. Even though it's
Well, I was
way
gonna
more
say-
metal.
And sizes above medium or below small actually do cost more than normal because they are
Yeah.
unusual.
That's good
Large
because I
and
was like,
huge
oh,
armor.
that would be ridiculous.
Increase the cost of the materials, but not enchantment.
That's
Because magic is magic. Magic doesn't care about size. Most of the time.
that's why having
Do you want me to show you a cool
magical
trick,
insects
Zarky?
is nasty. With their plus 100
Show me a
stealth
cool
check
trick.
and casting lightning bolts.
Yeah.
Sure, I like tricks.
I'm gonna put an item in your inventory called Body.
Body.
Whose body?
Okay, so
I want that
Yeah.
body.
okay.
Go look
so
at that body.
now, anything you're wearing, you can put in location body. And then it's gonna sort tree it underneath it.
What do you mean by location body? Oh, I literally type body. I see. And then that at some point sorts it.
Don't you see what I already have been doing?
Let me refresh my page. So it didn't it tabbed it in, but mine's still sorted alphabetically.
So up at the top, do you see the thing that says body?
No.
In your
My
inventory list.
I see body at the very bottom of my inventory list.
Okay, close your character sheet and reopen it.
Same thing. Still at the bottom.
Do you see things
Mine is
treeing
sorted like
underneath it?
alphabetically. I see things treeing, but they aren't underneath it. Alright, now things just moved up all at once. Now it looks like you said.
Okay.
Okay. Something refreshed. I don't know.
So now, if you do that, just don't put a location for the body itself or whatever the tag is that you have for the name. But then you can force it to sort things for easier locating, so to
That's
say.
very convenient.
So like with your donkey thing, you can make an item called donkey, have no weight on it, and then it'll start treeing all that stuff underneath donkey.
That's
See?
super useful.
You said you wanted to learn?
Yep.
There you go. This
Yeah,
software
yeah,
is
no,
really
that's very
awesome
good.
if you just...
If
Give it
you
a
know how to
chance.
do it.
Yeah, Pluto doesn't, like, you notice he doesn't, like, how many times we told him that he can tie the tokens to the character sheets? We've said that to him, like, 10 million times.
he doesn't
It's
want
the
to
easiest
change
thing
things.
to do. Yeah, he just doesn't want to do that stuff, you know? And Fantasy Grounds, unfortunately, requires some knowledge of what everything does to get it to do things.
Cool. What do we want to do? I guess.
I don't know. I'm fine with whatever you guys do. I am prepared. I got you.
Matt.
But I
and
cannot
Starfox,
tell
What
you.
do you want to do?
I just can't tell you whether or not it's going to be hard or not. I mean, I can certainly dumb things down, but I just can't tell you in all honesty.
Well, I mean, I'm. Oh, other than like our venture with the kobolds and getting.
I think we want to do the kobold
them
thing, but you said we need to wait
the
till
mines,
next time for
but-
that.
Like, we don't have a overarching goal right now aside from building.
Why don't we look for a warden? That's something we can do.
Someone
That's
more qualified.
simple and kind of side questy.
So I'll go over some of your guys' leads or options. You guys haven't seen Boken for a while. You haven't spoken to Jod for a while. You can certainly go to the kobolds, and we can do that this session. I was just thinking if everybody was involved. No.
Yeah.
No, Boken
Well, sure. Let's go check on Jod.
is not a druid, but you guys do remember running into a crazy hermit that looked a lot like Boken, and you guys never did go and address that, but you talked about it. I remember that.
The swamp witch.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He charged us. The crazy dude charged us, and we put him
Oh,
down.
no, we
and
killed-
We found that he. Yeah. But yeah, so you're right. He had a locket or something on him, didn't he?
Yeah, you guys have something that had a picture in it, and the guy oddly looked like somebody you guys know, so there's that. Also, you guys have the rickety bridge that you were talking about repairing. Of course, you don't own the hex now, but it looks like you're pretty close to getting to it. What else do we have? You guys still have hexes to explore. You guys never did actually
deeper into
talk
the-
to the person you called the Swamp Witch. Well, you guys are calling her a witch, so that's why it says witch, is because that's how you guys identified her for yourselves. But you never actually
Yeah.
spoke to the individual. And then there's all those hexes on the other side of the water.
Well, I mean, I'm up to go exploring. But if Deirdre's gonna stay behind, then... Oh well. I guess it'll just be Deirdre.
Well, I mean, he updated his character sheet, so as long as everything's clickable as is.
Sure, we could use a meat shield.
Plus, I can just keep editing his spells for him since they intimidate him.
Oh, we want to go talk to Boken?
Yeah, we have that amulet,
I'm gonna
so
arrest you
let's
guys.
see what that story is all about. And he's right next door anyway, so we should make some nice diplomatic overtures towards him, since his lands will soon be
Consumed.
And I'm just realizing we have that radish patch that we probably want to lay claim to as well.
Yeah. Love my radishes.
Okay, and then, you know what? I mean, you guys know that you have, like, a job board in your town, so I'm gonna say that you guys go and take a look at it and see if there's anything
Yeah.
good as well.
It just feels weird
Job
that
board.
being like the baroness of a kingdom, I'd be wandering down to the town square looking at the board to see, is there anything I can do today, rather than having people come to me with baroness like
Requests.
to help us.
Well, we need to
Send the
hire
tide.
somebody who kind
Well-
of gives us, like, the news of the town.
And we can
Town
say
crier?
to, like,
Alright, so
you know,
guys
maybe
go
we
to
look at the job board and then we invite them to talk to you whenever we see something we think is interesting.
And this is something that you see up on the board.
A lady's desire. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Lily Teskerton, local flirt. Does it just say that? Local flirt.
I don't.
Remember, she's the one that wrote this.
Oh wait, am I giving
This
you
is
the wrong
her
one?
job posting.
Oh, I'm giving you the wrong one. Okay.
Oh, we did find a statue to Fine Elven woman.
This is the right one, but now you know you can cash in what you have. I don't know if I ever gave you guys this one, but that one shows up.
Ooh, wanted heroes to eliminate the dragon that has been haunting the southern Gnarl Marshes. Reward of 12.
Let's not fight a dragon without.
I like a dragon.
What's a forestry?
I swear I'm sober. Kill the Hodag. Ooh, a magical spear. I've been using a normal spear for a while.
Oh man, Lady's Desire will require you to give up your statue though.
+1 cloak is nice though. But yeah, like,
Well,
I
let's
do
give
like
up.
my art.
Well, what was the statue? There's so many. Jesus Christ. Here.
Oh look, we can go kill a shambling mound and get some potions.
So cloak resistance +1. Sounds like something that our part. Like, do you guys even have cloaks? Like, I just had Tasha make one for me, but I don't think we
I don't
found
think I
any,
did.
have we?
No.
So I think that's definitely something we should do this session. Unless you really want to keep the statuette.
Oh no, this dumb boy is missing.
No reward, no care.
Alright, so this
I'm
is
sure
what's
there's
all on
something.
your job board right now.
Our job board is really
Alright.
accumulated. We
Yes.
need to check this thing more often.
Northern Howls. So I think we'll see this Lady's Desire thing on the job board, and then we'll tell Tasha, hey, we saw this thing, someone looking for an elven statuette that matches your description, or the one that you have. You think
Well, she's
you
just looking for
want
statuettes,
to give it up?
not full-size statue. Did we find a smaller one back at the Elven place?
I have a statuette.
Yes, we have a statuette. Sorry. So
I have it.
so you have the statuette, and then we have a full-size statue too.
Well, I have an elf woman mithril statuette. I have a jade carving of a nude elven monk. And then I believe I also have... Or is it in the party sheet? Yeah, the dancing elven woman statue. That's the big one,
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
I
let's,
think.
can we part with the statuette for a cloak of resistance?
Well, that's entirely up to Zoo.
This elf
what
woman
I'm
mithril
asking.
statuette.
I mean, how much do you think it's worth?
It's worth 1200 GP.
Which is more than a cloak of resistance.
More than a cloak.
Well,
If
technically
we
we
can sell it
don't
for
know
full, we
what the
probably can only
reward
sell it
is
for
yet.
half. No, reward. It says reward is she will give us a cloak of resistance.
Right, this is the Game
and a
Master's
kit.
handout. I shouldn't have given that to you, but technically your characters
Oh.
don't know the reward.
She actually just said.
I thought the
"You'll
reward
get
was
my
on
dead-"
the post.
No, it mentions a reward of her father's magical protective cloak, but make of that as you
But
will.
we're not supposed to see that?
Correct.
You should have two different versions of that same.
Oh, I closed one of
Posting?
them because I thought they were the same.
No. One of
Yes.
them's the Game Master's version, and one's the player's.
I
version.
So all you
Okay,
would
so we don't
see
know
is
what
what
the
says
reward
the
is.
task is, and that's all you should be seeing.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, it was my bad
Should
for
be
showing the wrong
ever
one.
so grateful.
Well, I mean, if I give up my statue, we get something that's
I'm pretty
actually
sure
useful. And
I'm
this,
pretty sure we
while
wouldn't give
I'm
it up if we didn't know
losing,
what it was. Right? It's just like some flirty girl's like, hey, give me a fine elven statuette that we know is worth 1,200 gold. I'm pretty
but I
sure
mean, we could
wouldn't
always
give
go
it up.
ask her, like, what is the cloak?
What's the reward? Yeah.
Or can we see the cloak? I don't know.
Okay. So let's go to her and ask her what she has to offer for such a fine statuette. If we could only find one that wasn't mithril, I'd be more willing to part with it, or for us to part with it.
Okay,
Okay.
we are definitely going to go find Tig. That is a priority right now.
So she
Wait, go
she
find
shows
who?
you the cloak, and
Oh.
she flirts with you and says that I'll offer you a kiss and maybe more for you, cutie. And she's talking to Zarky.
Who is she saying that?
Oh
Okay, the Zarky.
boy. I'm blushing.
Zarky.
Look, he's blushing.
Gee, ma'am, I didn't even find it. It was Zoo over here. He's the one who has it, at least.
She says that's nice, but she keeps like looking at you, flirting with her body.
Oh, she wants you.
Of course she does. I'm a gnome. I'm a sexy gnome. I will be playful, but not like too encouraging, I guess. Playful but distant.
Mm-hmm.
And so we take a look at the cloak that she shows us,
Yeah.
and do we know what it is? Do you guys know what it is? I can't tell.
Yeah, Tasha and Zoo will know what it is, just inherently.
Okay. So you see, it's a +1 cloak.
It's of old design, like her grandfather, you know. But it's still magic is magic, and these things don't
Still works.
deteriorate in quality. So it's still impressive looking. It's just it has the fashion statement of
Old style fashion.
a while ago. Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? You think it's worth it? Do we make the trade?
Ultimately, I think Zoo's statue, Zoo's decision.
Yep.
Well, I think that the cloak is actually useful, which is nice, and I see this upside is that although I'm losing a piece of elven art, this doesn't break my the overarching theme of tasteful nudity. Because the carving and the other statue are both nude pieces. This is of a
Dancing
dressed
or something, right?
woman.
Ah, okay.
So I still keep the theme.
So you're making the trade.
Yes, I'm willing to make the trade.
Okay. So we
And
we
I also
agree.
think he also thinks it's very funny that Zarky's getting hit on, so he wants to see this happen.
Okay. If she tries to give me a kiss, I let her. I'll just put that out there.
Okay. Well, she just flirts
But
with
no
you
more.
now, but she needs the statue for.
Well, we trade. We
Okay.
agree.
All right, then she.
Well, I'm gonna
she
make
gives
a-
you the kiss.
But it's Zoo. Zoo the
But
one
I'm gonna
who's
make a
giving-
ghost sound that kind of sounds like a moan from Zarky.
Oh my! No.
Oh man.
Don't do this to me. This is gonna be weird now.
She's like, oh, you like that? Maybe you can swing by sometime.
Sorry, no. That was my stomach. I'm hungry.
Oh, I can make you lunch.
Else you'd love to, yeah, cook
That's
for you,
my kind of
Zarky.
woman.
Let her give you some of her fine home cooking. Would you like a pie?
On second thought, I think I need to get going. We have much business to attend to. Another time, perhaps.
Alrighty. Pull up this sweet map here. I think somebody said that your priority should be Tig.
What is Tig? Who is Tig, I mean? I don't remember.
Well,
Fae.
No. This isn't
Oh,
the
the Fei?
Oh,
No.
this is
they
the-
just happen
the
to have
woman.
same name. No, this is a kid.
oh no, this is the
Oh.
boy.
Wait, the boy who's lost?
Yeah.
Who we don't get a reward for saving?
Yeah, but
You don't know
it's
what
the
your
good thing to
reward
do, and I
is?
feel like maybe we should.
Well, I'm just saying that
The
the
riverbanks
flyer
of the Southern
says we
Green
have
Belt.
nothing to offer for you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
But I
referencing.
mean-
But yes, we should save the
It's still
boy
a
of our
good
city.
thing to do.
Yes, we should save the boy who is lost, who lives in our city.
Okay, so he's in the southern little coast of the Green Belt? So, I don't know, where would that be? You know what? It kind of looks like the space at the swamp with. And, you know, witches
Maybe she's
aren't
cooking him for
above-
dinner.
Yeah, maybe she's trying to cook him. I mean, that sounds where, like, where it's talking about, this area.
To be honest, I don't know what hex, and I'm gonna try to find that out, but I'm gonna have to do a Control F search on the PDF that I have to open. Because it is not that easy to search for things on Fantasy Grounds. Okay.
Okay, so we have a Cloak of Resistance +1.
And I have a +2 that got crafted. You get the +1, right? That's what I assumed.
Am I taking it?
Because it's your
Or does
statue.
Tasha want it? I guess that sounds fair.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm gonna give myself a +1 cloak.
You guys think... How do I do this? Do I draw? No. Whoops. What the hell? I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Jesus. I can't stand these hexagon maps.
This probably isn't the game for you then.
You think it's talking about this area? All the
Secret.
hexes that the circle is in around.
Secret.
Huh, what's up?
I dragged a Cloak of Resistance +1 into my inventory from the library, and it put it as an unidentified item.
Yeah, apparently that's a thing. I'll fix it for you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Did you put it in one of your bags or no?
Yeah, it's in my bag.
Which bag? The backpack? No.
Oh,
I
it's just,
found
it's,
it.
oh, sorry, no, it's not in a thing,
Okay. There it is.
because I want to wear it.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was working
There
on
we
my inventory. I'm making progress. Making things cool and organized.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lady's Desire is done. We're looking
Okay,
for
so I'm gonna
kiddo.
pop this in front of everything for you guys. So you see that circle there? You think that they're talking about that area in the handout.
What handout?
Tig, where's Tig?
Sorry, what? Let me rephrase that. We're at what circle?
It
Did
says
you put
it's...
something on the map?
Yeah.
Am I blind?
Down south.
It's
towards
south.
Fortress.
Okay, I
Like-
had my map scrolled up, so I didn't see it.
So,
I was up on our city.
all
where
of
the
those
important stuff's at.
hexes, well, mostly the southern hexes. Here, let me move this. You think they're talking more about, like,
Oh damn!
that general...
Holy shit, that's far
You
and
see-
scary and.
Considering
I don't know.
everything that we have encountered while being exploring hexes, I am amazed
He's
that
dead.
these townsfolk are traveling like
That
this
far.
trip
That
is
far.
like
That's days.
seven.
A kid went
That's
like
7 days through wilderness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
encountered wargs wandering around, packs of wargs. Like, how are these people surviving?
Maybe they're not.
Well, and also I think we have to keep in mind that they may not live in this town.
So yes, travelers are going to come from all places. And then some of these people are hired by you to go do things, you know, like the loggers and things like that.
Ooh, the fisherman's offering a magical ring if we can rid his fishing hole of the tusk of old Crackjaw. I mean, do we want to travel 7 days to try and find this kid through
Yes.
I mean, I
unexplored
think
territory?
so. Yeah.
All of these other
okay.
people have enough money to offer rewards that other adventurers may choose to take up.
Yeah.
But this poor family has nothing. Nobody is going to champion
Okay.
their cause, if not
I-
us.
That's right.
It's fine. It's a lot of time and effort.
These are people we're talking about. They've lost their kid.
I know.
Everybody else is like, oh, my fishing hole. Oh, this thing that took my thing. But this kid's life could be in danger.
Okay,
And these poor
I-
people need just as much
you make a
justice
good point.
as everybody else.
you make a good point. That's why you're the leader, not me. I would just leave him.
That would just make you a different type of leader.
Alright, so we're gonna gather supplies and things for a big travel journey. Are we doing that this session?
I'm gonna help you guys get there this session, but we're not gonna do anything when you do. We'll wait for Pluto.
Perfect. I think that makes sense. You know, while we're down that far south, actually it's not that close to the kobolds, is it? Is there anything else we want to do while we're down there?
Well,
Check out the
let's
witch?
let's go talk to Crazy Boken, since he's right next door. We can talk to the witch on the way. We can find the child and then go from there.
Okay.
Let's talk to Boken. It's not really that
Does
far
he want to be our
away.
warden?
Alright. Booking time.
I mean, he has not displayed any desirable traits other than his ability to make potions.
True.
So I think we need
I
someone.
don't know
else
what
that
stats
can
are
be
good for
warden.
warden.
Right. You guys go and see Boken. His
Yeah.
door's closed. His curtains are drawn. You can't see inside the hut. I don't know what time of year it is right now, but let's say you see smoke coming out of the chimney, so you're certain somebody's been there, at least recently, to put a fire on. What do you do?
Knock on the door? Seems
Okay.
like a obvious thing.
You knock on
Right.
the door.
If no one stops at me, yeah, we just walk
Yeah,
up
but is
and
anybody
knock.
home?
Nobody
Well, we saw a fire lit.
answers the door.
I mean, the fireplace may be lit, but that still doesn't mean anybody's home.
True. Perhaps he stepped out to gather herbs in the woods or...
Zoo,
well,
after a
woods,
little
but
while
somewhere.
of moment of like waiting,
wait
because
a bit.
Boken would usually answer the door, or at least make some kind of noise. Zoo is gonna start looking around, like through windows and stuff.
If only we had some kind of character that could track
Say,
or
a small creature who could maybe sneak inside his hut and look for clues or track
determine if
footsteps.
tracks to see if he's been here recently, or something
If
like
only
that.
such a creature existed in our party.
That's right. That'd be
I will
useful.
look around for any sign of tracks or Boken, any clues to where he might be.
Okay. You listen and you look. It doesn't look like anybody's left the building recently. The most freshest tracks you see look like they're going in. And, like, when you knocked on the door with that perception, like, a few moments after you knocked, you heard, like, a shuffle of, like, furniture or something, but then it went silent again.
So we think someone's in there, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll whisper to the party, I think I heard something in there. I don't know what's going on. And then you...
Did it sound like
Tasha,
Boken?
you said you go around to look through windows? Well, I can't tell who it sounded like.
You try to look through all the windows, but all the curtains are drawn.
Alright, so this is strange, because he would have no reason to, like, hide from us or anything. We see not recent tracks. Perhaps we can try and intimidate or scare him into opening the door? I
How
don't
about some
know.
diplomacy?
Did you guys say
that's
that you also search all around the building, or?
Yeah,
I
I think so.
don't know if we've gone all around it, but I think at this
Oh,
point we would go all around
Zoo is
it.
looking around it.
Go ahead and
Yeah, we
roll.
can
see
pour into
anything
windows,
through a
but
window
they're
or
all
something?
shut.
Did Tasha roll a perception?
Yeah, we go around. Oh, a good roll.
Oh, and you rolled a profession roll, Zarky. Well, oh well.
Let's not worry about that.
Zarky, roll me a survival.
Here's my actual perception if you want it, and survival. Oh,
yeah.
baby.
Okay, we've been down this road before, Zarky. You've seen this. Like, you're just, like, checking around and looking around the building, and then there's just a couple of footprints stand out to you. And they look a lot like a werewolf.
Oh no. I go back around the house to the party and whisper very frantically, I found werewolf tracks around the side of the building. There might be a werewolf in there.
Oh, then we better go in.
Yeah,
And save
so
our friend.
did I see the
Well,
tracks
maybe
like
not
near
friend,
a
but
window
person.
or what? Or by the door, or
No,
where did I see
actually, the
tracks?
tracks that you see are rather old. They're not fresh. So that's why you don't see a whole bunch of them. You just see a couple to where you were able to identify.
Okay. Well, I still think we need to get in there. He could be in danger
Yeah.
or dead. So I'll yell and knock on the door one more time. Boken, we're coming in there. If you don't open up, we're breaking down the door.
Okay, 1 sec.
No, you tell
don't get a
him
response.
that we're respecting his privacy by knocking on the door, but we're asserting our authority as city officials by coming in anyway.
The Magnamar
Sure.
Safety Commission.
I cast flame
Yeah,
arrow.
this
so
is
it's
actually a-
quiver of arrows.
Does that have a duration?
It
10
does.
minutes per level.
But yeah, that's
So it'll
Okay.
part
last
of it.
like
Almost an hour.
almost an hour.
So good for a few combat.
Perfect.
Okay. Do you open the door?
I try the handle. Is it locked or unlocked?
It's locked.
Okay. Do we have
This is a wood door, so you know it's
Deirdre
not that
with us?
difficult to break it. Yes, Deirdre is with you.
I think we want to try and have Deirdre knock down the door.
Not a single
Oh.
person can disable a device.
I was supposed to. I was going to learn the knock spell. In fact, I have a list of spells I was supposed to get.
oh, darn.
Disable device. That's trained, right?
Roll a
So no,
spellcraft
I
to
cannot
see if you
disable
learn a
device.
spell from a scroll and then spin the scroll, Tasha. Let's go. Do you know knock?
Yeah. More than enough time.
Maybe not. Not that
I don't
time, at
remember what the
least.
DC is, so
I don't know either. It's probably 15 plus, like, spell level or double spell level or...
well, we'll just have Deidre kick the door down.
Oh, fine.
Yep.
Okay. You're gonna pay for this.
Yes.
Are you gonna give her a strength bonus first or not?
Yeah, I was just going through my list here.
Even with bonuses... Wait, let's see. What is a wooden door? Oh,
If
jeez.
Deirdre fails first time, we'll all try and help the second time. I feel like doors are one of our number one nemesis nemesis
Let me go
in this game.
pull up... Oh god, there's an actual spell called break.
I mean,
Feck, that's not what I want.
just opening doors.
Damaging
please.
objects. Here we go. Door. There's gotta be something silly. Wood. Good wooden door break DC 18. Okay, so unless you can give her a +8, she didn't do it that time. So Deirdre smashes
can't
at
do
the
that.
door. She tries again. Not any better. She's not
think we
sure
were
she
gonna
wants
help.
to bust his door. I've just not been rolling well at all for anything the last couple of days. Oh, there we
Let
go.
me Try and help.
Yeah, but even with your guys' assist, you would have to give her at least a +8, which I don't think you still could do. There you go. Okay. After like 4 bashes against the wooden door, it finally breaks open. And you break in, and Boken kind of lives more in a shack where it's like one big room, like
Hagrid
a
hut?
studio. It's kind of like a studio, you know? And so he's got like his alchemical set and table and stuff for his alchemy stuff all over the place. He's got a couple of chairs to sit in and a bed and whatnot. And when you bust open the door, you see Boken himself like hiding, cowering behind one of his chairs, but not very well.
Mm-hmm.
And when the door busts open, he's like,
I-
oh god. And he like tries to tense up as if like you're not supposed to see him.
Boken, what's going on? Why didn't you answer your door?
I keep my
We're
eyes
worried
open,
about you.
trying to see if anything.
Does Boken look like a
else is in
werewolf?
here.
No, he does not look like a werewolf.
Okay. Yeah. So I asked him like, why didn't you open your door? Why are you hiding in here?
Oh,
We were
God.
worried.
Oh, they see me. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we see you. You're right there. What's going on?
He stands up and he's like, just leave, just go. No
Why?
potions. I have no potions. Go.
What's
Tell
wrong?
us what's
Vulcan?
wrong.
What's going on here?
We can help.
I'm gonna try and diplomacy him to calm him down.
Okay.
We tell him that we saw werewolf tracks or wolf tracks outside of your home. We were worried that you were in danger. Could you tell us more about what's frightening you? If it's some trouble, we can definitely help get rid of a creature that's been terrorizing you. I rolled
Damn.
one.
Nope, no werewolves here. Nope, no potions either. Just go. Just want to be alone.
Well, let's mend his door first.
You seem like you're extremely nervous about something.
No, not nervous. No.
I'm gonna
Do you
sense
know
motive.
anything about the werewolf that's been prowling these areas?
No,
I don't know
nothing
anything.
about werewolves. Don't know. No.
Well, I sigh and I said, well, sorry. Sorry we bothered you, Vulcan.
Yeah. That's,
And I'll kind of
could
put
help.
the door up and motion for Tasha to, like, come mend it.
I want to
Tasha
look
spends,
around
like, 10
inside
minutes
here and see if
mending
I
it or something.
see anything out of the ordinary in here. Shit, man.
Okay. Zarky, it's not too hard to notice, but you do notice a pile of carcasses and bones of some creatures like sheep and pigs. You see some scratch marks on some of the walls and buildings as if a beast was scratching away at them for whatever reasons.
So I'll point out what happened here. What are all these scratch marks?
Oh, they were there when I moved in. That's always been there.
Do they look like they've always been there? Like, do they look old and worn, or do they look fresh?
They look fresh, sure.
Okay, I'll tell them these don't look very old.
What are you trying to say?
What? Well, you're hiding something. It's plain as day. What do you have to fear? We are your friends.
What? Friends? No, you bought potions for me once. I don't know you.
Well, we can help. We are leaders in the town over there, and we want to help you.
I'm fine. See? He stands up and stretches his arms out, for you to examine him. I'm fine.
Does he look fine?
He looks pretty shaken. Like he's terrified.
I shrug and look at Tasha and Zoo and say, I don't know, there's got to be something going on here. I just say this in front of him. There's got to be something going on here, but if he doesn't want to tell us, we can't help him.
Vulcan, understand that we've already had an incident with a werewolf in town that's resulted in the deaths of some people. And if you are in any way involved or related to that, we need to know. Because if something else happens, you're going to be the first person we come to.
And then you'll just kill me. And he puts his hand to his mouth like, oh, did I just give myself away?
So you're a werewolf.
We want to try and
We want to try and save you.
help you deal with your affliction.
He sighs, with like a lot of pressure just coming out of him. As if he's giving up. He doesn't know what to do anymore, and he's like willing to just hear you out.
Well, I want to ask him if this has been a thing for him his whole life, or if this was not natural.
Or is this something that happened recently?
This happened like 8 months ago, maybe.
Goddamn.
Oh. Okay.
So he's afflicted.
I guess the question is, what do we know about lycanthropy?
Haha. I think somebody
I
already
know a
knows
bit.
some stuff, yeah.
I mean, I know something about lycanthropes, maybe not about lycanthropy, because it's a curse. I might know that, like, Wolf's Bane is kind of a big deal with lycanthrope.
So yeah, do you guys know of any way to cure
To cure it? I don't know.
this? Or any way to, prevent him from transforming on the full moon or whatever?
I don't know.
So how do you deal with it? Do you just lock yourself in your hut when you turn?
That's what I started doing after you guys killed the other one. I'm really sorry.
We had no
he
choice.
came to buy potions
He was threatening the
from
people.
me, and I kind of bit him.
Oh.
But he survived
bit
and got
you?
away. I don't know, like a werewolf, I guess.
You don't know?
I mean, he looked like a werewolf. He wasn't wearing clothes, so I can't really identify anything. He had hair.
Oh, he came to him as a werewolf in his hybrid form.
Well,
Perhaps we can help you though. We can offer a safer place for you to be locked up when you do transform, where there's no possibility of you getting out and harming anyone, if that's what you want. I don't know. Is that how werewolf stuff works in this world? I don't know. I just know from like normal fantasy.
Well, I mean, you can shackle a person, and hopefully, they're strong enough that they can't break the bonds easily.
well, we can provide.
Or if we
him
put him
with
in like a
safe
jail
place for
cell.
him. Yeah.
I mean, first we need a jail cell, but if we had a jail cell, that should theoretically work, right?
It should, but it's gonna make a lot of noise, and I wouldn't put it in the city.
Well, that's right.
That's
If
true.
people learn about this, then they're going to try and take matters into their own hands, which is something we want to avoid.
Well, I don't know what to do. We need to try and figure out a way to cure this. It seems to be an affliction that keeps on happening around here.
Yes.
Maybe we can ask
In
the
fact,
Fae if they know anything.
Ultimately, we need to
Yeah,
find
that's
the
a good
individual that started this, the one that afflicted Boken, because he's still out there somewhere.
He could be if we didn't kill him.
No, we didn't kill
It's
him.
possible that the one we killed wasn't the
No, because Boken said that was someone that
natural
he picked.
like
Boken
it, though.
afflicted the one you guys killed,
Boken said someone went to
That's
buy potions from him, and he bit that person,
and he's
and
sorry.
that was the one we killed.
He really is.
Okay.
So what do we do for now then?
Well, we have to keep a watch
Well-
on Boken, and like make sure that he's at least restrained during the full moon.
I think he has the right idea here. I mean, he seems to have kept himself pretty much locked within his own house. Which
Yeah.
seems to
People
have
come
helped
to him.
He points to his alchemy table, and says, "I've been able to suppress with my stuff.
Oh.
Okay, that's some perversion.
I dumb myself down, drug myself a lot. Basically, he's drinking debuffs.
Well, yeah, I mean, like Wolf's
Okay.
Bane weakens werewolf.
So that's one way to deal with it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a long-term solution though.
I wonder if like some kind of
Okay.
sleeping drought would help. I don't know. So can we trust you to keep taking your potion every full moon until we find a better way to cure this, or suppress it? And not
I
harm any more
don't
people?
want to kill people. I've never killed a person. Only animals.
We understand, Boken.
I think it's up to you, Tasha, as the leader. You have to decide what we do.
You
Well,
will
My,
have our
my
help.
recommendation is he seems to be able to, manage it fairly well on his own for now. Although he did bite the one person. That
he was
cannot happen
rude.
again.
Very aggressive. He didn't like my prices, but yeah.
Well, I take a quick look at the cabin, assess it. We could add a strong room onto his house, specifically for this purpose. That shouldn't take too much effort.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, we could.
The only little complication is how he would get in or out of it without risking the werewolf being able to use the same method. So we might have to have somebody come here and let him out.
Well, we can do that.
Until we find
Well,
out.
we may not always be around.
You can have who do you got here?
A trusted guard
Who
or
would
general
be
or
good
someone.
person for this? Either Ekigra.
Ekigro did assassinate
Svetlana,
him.
your Magister.
Yeah, I like Svetlana.
Yeah, but I
She's
don't know. I feel
caring.
like this is something
Yeah.
that wouldn't go over well with her.
Maybe Jod. He can bring the holiness.
Well, Jod was almost attacked by a werewolf too.
Yeah, that's true. I guess your general, Randy.
Maybe he's about redemption, right?
Oh, that's true.
Because he's
Yeah.
almost identical to Chet.
You know, that's a good point. Because he believes in redemption, this is exactly. Yeah, I trust him with this. Yep.
Okay. I think it's good. Good idea.
He can go and let him out and also be the one that, like, make sure he's restrained and stuff during the full moon.
Sure.
He'll probably bring some
The
men with him
plans?
for training. Make them run and jog for exercise.
Oh. Well, I don't know if they should be, like, if he should bring anyone else here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
not
This might need to
here.
be like a...
This
like
needs to
a
be a
covert
secret
operation.
thing. Yeah.
All
We don't
right.
want the townspeople to figure out that we're harboring or knowingly allowing a werewolf to live in our
Well, everybody
realm.
knows that we come here to buy potions for them. Maybe they don't have to go inside.
Right, yeah. Well, we also need to make sure that his house isn't, like, have carcasses and stuff in it.
You know,
Yeah,
I
well,
think
that's
we
why
should
having-
have his wares sold in a shop in town and not sold by him directly anymore, just to prevent
Yeah,
You need a
the
shop.
risk of
that'd be
people
good.
coming to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll tell him. Yeah, we're gonna construct a shop here in the upcoming month, and you can start selling your wares that way, and that way you don't have the temptation of being alone with people who may be rude to you.
He's a shopkeeper during the day, when he's not a werewolf, and during the months that he is, he you know, or the
Well, I'm
days he
saying we
is,
have
he
a
takes,
different person be the shopkeeper.
Yeah, he takes, like, that week off or something.
Can werewolves bite people when it's not full moon though? I thought that's what happened to the other guy.
Well, out of character, and maybe Zoo would know because of his
There's
knowledge.
two different kinds of werewolves.
Werewolves can. Well, there's two different kinds of werewolves. There's natural and afflicted. And I was actually gonna bring this up, but I'm not gonna question it because you said that he was bitten and then he bit somebody else. But typically, afflicted werewolves cannot pass on lycanthropy. It's only natural werewolves. But if you want him to have afflicted someone else, that's fine.
Oh no,
But
that's just
as
what
an
he
earlier
told
question-
you. Whether or not it's true, who knows?
Yeah. But as to the question before, a werewolf, whether they're natural or afflicted, can at any time shift appearance. It's not just
a
during the full moon.
thing.
Right.
So does full moon have anything to do with it? Are they like stronger at the
It
full
does.
moon?
Lycanthropes, whether they're afflicted or natural, cannot
have
resist the full
right.
moon.
I
They
see.
have to change.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I,
But if you
I
have
still, I don't think we should have him be the shopkeeper. I think if we build a shop and have its wares sold, we should have someone else be the shopkeeper, and he just supplies the potion goods.
Now,
Suppose
just
if he wants.
before you guys forget, there was a reason why you came here.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
know,
we're
I
making
still-
the warden at this point.
No, we're going to come here to bring the locket to him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just I wanted to deal with the immediate problem.
Oh, you don't want to.
Yeah, that too.
You don't want to bring it up while.
No, I was going to. Now that we've come
Oh,
to a
Does he
okay.
seem a lot more relaxed now that we've talked this through and kind of offered our help and support?
Mhm.
Good.
So, I will drop some plans and then have some carpenters come by and create the room that we're looking for. Make it nice and solid.
Okay.
In the meantime, the reason we came here is because we found this. And I will show him the locket. On a wild man that attacked us deep within the woods. And we're wondering if you knew anything about it.
It's just a locket.
The wild man had a resemblance of, one could say, possibly family resemblance to yourself. And was wondering if you knew or might have known who he was.
It's like
What was in the locket?
mouth opens a little bit when you say like family resemblance and another man.
Yeah, do you
And,
have a brother?
And he and he grabs the locket and he opens it up, and inside is just a young woman. And he like stares at for a while, and you can just see like these shifts of emotions going through his face, especially right now where he's very vulnerable because of his affliction. And he bursts out crying and says, "Mom."
Oh, sad. Well, We've there's been a lot of grief here already. We'll leave you to it.
What of my brother? What has become of him?
Well, he attacked us in a wild craze, and unfortunately, in defending ourselves, we put him down. He seemed feral at heart.
That was probably for the best. He heard voices, and these voices often were only satisfied and quiet when he killed things. At least that's what he told me. And he'd say eventually they would just come back and get louder and louder and louder until he would kill something again. He was crazy. And mind you, he has killed quite a number of people.
Then perhaps this was for the best.
It is sad that my
Sorry to be the
family.
bearer of this news.
Yes, it's fine. Oh, he was dead to me a long time ago.
Well, Boken, despite this tragedy, your life need not be need not be the same. We'll help you, and you'll hear back from us.
Alright, he seems content with everything.
Alrighty, well, I'm ready to head back. Today has been a sad day. I need to go play some music or something.
Well, yes. We will continue to look to see if we can find a longer-term solution to your current problem. I think we'll repair the door and then head back
Yep.
Alright.
to make the appropriate arrangements.
And
Yep.
then,
So we head back.
And then you guys plan to head south?
Oh, look for this kid. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's see if
let's
we
find
can
the
prevent.
kid.
Let's see if we can prevent another tragedy.
That's right.
Okay. So you guys do that. You begin to head south.
A long trek.
I don't have control of my calendar and days anymore, but south you go. 1, 2, 3 days. Since you're on horses.
That's right, I got a horse.
Yeah. Alright, where's your star? Which hex? Where is your star? What happened to your star? Oh, there.
Good question.
Oh no, I just need the right Here. Here. Big red diamond now. A ruby and a diamond cut. Actually, I'm not even sure what that cut's called, but yeah, okay. So you guys spend many days crossing. Encounters are trivial at this point. Which one did you guys want to go into? Because it could be like any of those.
Well, let's go talk to the
I want the
swamp
big
witch.
red ruby gem.
We do have
Since
something
we were
to actually
going
talk
to
to her
be
about
there.
now. Have you seen
Yes.
a missing child?
And I'm wondering if she's sitting there going, "A missing child? Of course not."
Oh,
Would you like to have a missing puppies?
And
Yeah.
insert random winner. Okay, no.
or it might give her a reason to go and look for the missing child. She's like, missing children, you say?
I can cultivate one of those. Okay, so you guys stop at the Swamp Witch, and I mean, it's pretty much the same
So-
setting as before. Nothing really has changed here.
None of these hexes are actually swamp, though, right? Forest,
Um,
hills, and plains are what I see.
the they don't really have like imagery to represent swamps.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
you're
that's fine,
kind
that's
of
fine.
in a swampy-ish area.
Well, we haven't talked to her yet, right? Or this person. I know
That
I
is
looked into her
correct.
house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I guess if no one else wants to volunteer, since I do have a good streak with talking with people, I'm gonna try and go knock on the door.
Well, as you remember or may not remember, there was a fence with a gate, with a scarecrow in the yard, and a bell at the gate.
Oh, well, if there's
Well,
a bell
let's
at the gate,
be
it's something I
polite.
can ring.
But before we be polite, let's be cautious. I
Sure.
cast mage armor. Would you be able to reset us?
Oh,
Thank you. I'm not going to be so paranoid as to cast flame arrows yet, but I'll be ready.
you thought you were gonna fight a werewolf, didn't ya?
We could have.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
But we chose not to.
Oh, he's a werewolf! Kill him! Sorry, Boken. It's just the law of our way. Zero tolerance for werewolf.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to feel good about it. It's just, sorry.
So... Okay, so what do you do? Do you guys ring the bell, or do you just go in through the fence? Through the...
We'll ring the bell.
Okay. You ring the bell, and this ugly old lady peers out the window. What?
Let's see, if we could just have a moment of your time, there's an urgent matter that we would like to talk with you about. It concerns the safety of a missing child.
Don't care. Go away!
Well, have you seen a boy who likes to play around the water shores here?
No! Now go away! And she closes her window.
Sense motive to see if she was lying?
You can think what you want.
Sure.
What do I think?
Zerky, she didn't seem to respond at all to the thought of a little boy other than like, no. Like, so you think she's being truthful?
Okay.
Maybe she doesn't know. Well, we tried.
Okay, well, let's just keep her in mind if we can't find the child elsewhere. There's something suspicious about her. So I guess we will come down here. Technically, we could explore this hex as well while we're looking for the child.
Yeah. So if you guys want to
So
do
there's
go
this
ahead
little
and roll your
island on it.
perceptions.
Yeah, we can do that.
Exploration! I'm into this.
Cool.
Okay. Alright, you guys find the only interesting thing on this map, and perhaps you guys don't get to it because you didn't say you swam, and I don't think you guys have a way to float. So for now, you haven't gone to the center island, but you do see a tower over there.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now, the tower looks crumbling and ruined, half collapsed, kind of like a cylinder, so to say. But from this distance, you can't really get any knowledge out of it. Unless somebody has knowledge history.
Is this Tasha?
I'll look. I took local and nobility. I
It's
thought they'd be
finally a
useful,
local.
but not history.
Yeah. Finally the local, yeah. You missed a lot of checks for that one. Deirdre doesn't either. Yeah, you'll have to get closer for that roll.
Sure.
So I'll let you re-roll again when and if you guys do. However, during the evening, when you guys camp, no matter where you camp in the hex, you do see random lights fly fast and quick or still with no movement around the tower. Sometimes they just don't move at all, and then they move quickly somewhere, and then it's just very awkward and strange.
This should this deserves some investigating.
But you know that the flyer you guys found mentioned South River, and so you think that the water here has a river that branches off to the west.
So if we just go south along this, that should be what it's talking about.
No, no, west.
Oh. Okay, so
They
we
said
go...
of the green
okay, I see it.
marshes, which they mean the wooded area. Whenever they see like the green marshes, that's the wooded area. So they mean a river south in
Alright.
the wooded area.
Then yeah, let's go to this hex right next to it to the left.
Okay, so yeah, you guys know that there is a tower in the other hex, and then you guys move on over to this hex.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys on a cliffhanger.
It is 1 o'clock, doesn't... yeah. I was gonna say, Star Fox probably has to go soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got about half an hour.
Oh, well, we can probably end it here if something big is gonna be our next endeavor. But yeah, go, what do we see?
Alright, just kind of at the beginning of this hex where the river is, you guys immediately run into a low, muddy hammock protrudes from the middle of the widening river, surrounded by a pale side of outward-facing, sharpened wooden stakes. Inside, tendrils of smoke rise from a handful of mounds clustered around a single, larger mound. A simple wooden gate at the eastern side of the hammock seems to be the only entrance to the fortified island. Hummock. Hummock. That's what it's saying, not hammock, but hummock.
It's a village
okay.
of some kind.
And we'll start next session
Yeah,
with you
could be.
guys figuring out what you want to do about that.
Yeah, we'll go and explore this other settlement.
Yep.
Maybe we can establish peaceful relations and add them to our
Friend
growing.
list.
Yeah.
Empire.
Or maybe we're playing Civilization and this is just one of those little cities that we have to take for money.
A barbarian city.
Yeah. Maybe this is where Ekigro lives or comes from.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah,
did
I had
stuff.
a
We got some
fun
role
time.
playing in there too, so
Yeah.
I got you somewhere, though. Well, you guys got yourself somewhere. That's good.
I feel like we made
Yep,
good
we
progress,
did.
like especially with our city.
Yes, yes. And that needs to keep happening, so that's good.
okay. I will talk to you guys next week then.
All right.
Yep.
Yep. Take care,
See ya.
everybody. We gotta
Later.
go tell Pluto not to at least get an alarm clock or something.
Yeah.
Or put an alarm on his phone. There's no
Or let
excuse
us
for
know if
sleeping
he's-
in. Everybody has a
Yeah.
phone. You can always put an alarm on it.
I mean, there's been times in my life where, I am in a crazy sleep schedule, and if I want to show up, I would have had like 3 hours of sleep or something. And with him, I imagine it's worse just because his work schedule makes him work at night. So I kind of understand, like, there's times where it's like, man, if I want to do Pathfinder for 4 hours, I'm going to have 3 hours of sleep, and it just might not be good.
Well, he should just tell us.
But
like,
he
hey
should
guys,
let
I
us
need
know
some
before he
sleep.
goes to sleep, like, I need to sleep. I can't make it. Like, he should tell us.